Police running all in and out the building. What the hell is going on?
Hey, what is the Senior Bowl? Does anybody know?
What up, Lo?
Hey, what's good? What's good, YouTube? What's good, Raider Nation? Good morning to everybody on this wonderful, this wonderful Saturday. Yeah, it is Saturday. Hey, blessings to everybody out there. You guys know I got much love for everybody, especially for the congregation. Shout out to the congregation. And y'all know I gotta give y'all the Raider Twuan brown cracker salute. Yes, sir. All right. So, Senior Bowl. What is it? Right? For those that again, some people, I've learned, and this is the reason why I'm doing these videos. I've learned that sometimes your knowledge, and here goes my good word. I'm gonna give y'all a good word today. Sometimes your knowledge ain't somebody else's knowledge. And with that being said, there's things that I know that you don't know. And there's things that you know that I don't know. So we can't assume that everybody knows certain information, right? So my job here at Raider Twuan is, of course, to talk football, but to talk, the advancements, talk about high level football for those that know high level football, and also talk to those that may have not been around football long enough or don't know, et cetera, et cetera. Here at Raider Twuan, that's what we're about. We're here to help educate us, learn together, because again, there's a lot of things that I don't know, and there's things that you guys can teach me in the process. So today we're going to talk about the Senior Bowl that's actually about to happen in a few, and some names that I looked at, some names that I saw that could possibly be a name to look at for us to possibly pick up for the best team in the NFL, which is the Raiders. Anyway, let's go into that. I am happy that you guys are in here. Make sure you guys are clicking the like button. Why? Because I like you. Yes, that's right. Go ahead and click the like button because I like you. Okay, so let's go ahead and it's somewhere down there. It's down there somewhere. Oh, and then also, since I'm pointing down, it's right there at IG. If you need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG at TwuanTwuan, TWUAN, TWUAN. if you want to be an organ donor, if you're looking to be an organ donor, if you want the information on being an organ donor, it's always in the link in the description of all my videos. And if you are live right now, you can put exclamation point Don in the chat, DON, and I'll give you the link to being an organ donor. If you want prayer for you or your family members, again, at IG right there, or if you're live, exclamation point PRAY. That's right, exclamation point pray, and that will give you my IG. You can sign up there, send me a DM, and I will be with you on that. So definitely you want to be a part of that. You do not want to miss that. And yes, sir, we are going to talk about the Senior Bowl. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all. All eyes, Rob Pena. No roll call today, but I'm gonna roll through it. Rob Pena. Raiders in the building. We got some other people flowing in. Thought I saw one more. OJ, good to see you, OJ. I was like, I know I scrolled past one real quick. Hey, but shout out to everybody that just came in, popped in, showed some love. We want to talk about the Senior Bowl. The Senior Bowl. Some people may be asking, what is the Senior Bowl? And that's okay, because I'm here to teach you. Just the basics. I ain't going to go through, I ain't trying to be here all day to, you know what I'm saying? But what is the Senior Bowl? Okay. Things to look out for, player info, and some highlights from my eyes of what I saw. Okay. So what is the Senior Bowl? People may be asking, what is the Senior Bowl? The Senior Bowl is a postseason college football all-star game played annually in the late January or early February, which we're in right now, in Mobile, Alabama, which showcases the best NFL draft prospects of those players who have completed their college eligibility. So that's the definition, or what is the Senior Bowl? So pretty much it's college players getting out of college that are in hopes of going into the NFL, and it's literally a invite for them, like an invite only type of game that allows for them to show off their abilities and highlight their talents against scouts, GMs, all of that. Actually, our assistant GM and scouts were out there during this time, and yeah, they were checking out these guys to make sure to see a couple of things, to see what they saw was actually what they saw, or to see, okay, is he going to improve from what we saw on his game tape, right? At GM and scouts, what they do is they obviously they can see with their eyes, with live, but then they also go back to tape and say, okay, is he as fast as he looks like in real time, or is he faster in real time than what he looks like on the game tape? So they're checking, doing the due process, checking, through and through on these guys to make sure we're drafting the right guys at the right place and at the right value, right? Because they're also saying, hey, for an example, Nelson Caesar, he may be valued at the 5th round. So we want to make sure that we're getting him either at the 5th round, or if he, gets to the 6th or 7th, then obviously we're getting a higher value on a lower pick, right? So those are the things that these scouts and GMs are actually looking at in order to get the groceries. Y'all know what I mean by getting the groceries. Getting the groceries are draftees, college players coming in to the NFL, and most of the time they're on cheap contracts, which is another phrase I use called cheap labor. So, we definitely want to take a look at that. And you might be wondering what players are at this Senior Bowl that are highlighted to take a look at. I have a couple of lists. Here we go. On the American team, we have Chris Praswell, Byron Murphy II, Darius Robinson, Tavondre Sweat, Tyler Guyton, Xavier Legette is a wide receiver, and Jaheim Bell is a tight end. Okay. And that's on the American team. So the way that they split it up, is they have the American team and they have the national team. They split up the guys, and that's how they, so that was the American team. The American team again, Chris Braswell, linebacker from Alabama, Byron Murphy, Texas, defensive line, Darius Robinson, Missouri defensive line, Tavondre Sweat, Texas defensive line, Tyler Guyton, Oklahoma offensive tackle, Xavier Legette, South Carolina wide receiver, and then also Jaheim Bell from Florida State, Florida State, tight end, sorry. I'm putting the tight end in Florida in the same thing. Okay. Also on the national team. Okay. So looking at the national team, we're going to look at the national team, see what they got. Right. On the national team, we got Kalen King, Penn State defensive back, Kyrie Jackson, Oregon defensive back, Latu, UCLA, sorry, offensive lineman, Tyler Davis, Clemson defensive lineman, Troy Fatanu, Washington offensive tackle, Talise Fuaga, Oregon State offensive tackle, Kingsley Samatu Tua, BYU offensive tackle, Michael Penix Jr., Washington quarterback, and Bo Nix, Oregon, okay, quarterback. Okay, some of these names, if I got them wrong, please forgive me. Y'all try to read them. I'll just say that. Hey, but for real, those are the guys that are highlighted. Also, you have some FCS guys. These are guys from, Division threes. Also, HBCUs. Okay, they actually have some guys out there that were invited to play, and these are the guys for the national and the American team. You have Isaiah Davis, South Dakota State running back, Dylan Lauby, New Hampshire running back, and then for the American, you have Jalix Hunt, Houston Christian, offensive linebacker. Oh, outside linebacker, sorry. And then from the HBU, there's Willie Drew, and he's from Virginia State, and he's a DB. Okay. So there's some guys there to definitely look at in regards to the Senior Bowl. The Senior Bowl I had it. Is this it? No. Okay. So what happened is during the week, actually from Tuesday to Thursday. So what they did is they most likely the guys came in Monday. They practiced Tuesday. The American practice from I think it was 9 to 11. I think they had like a 2-hour practice, and then the other team practiced right after them for 2 hours. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, okay, they practice, both teams, not together but separately. And then on Friday was a open day for them, and then it was Saturday. Saturday was when, or actually today, Saturday is when the game was going down. There are some guys on that list, and there's some guys that are not on that list because obviously there's way more players that were on the field for practice and all of that. So there's a few names that I think we need to keep an eye out on, either today for the game, but also for us, drafting. And actually, you know what? Let me give you guys who the coaches were, because that's important. Senior Bowl today announced that the Titans assistant head coach, defensive line coach Terrell Williams from the American team, and also the New York Jets defensive coordinator Jeff Albright from the national team will serve as head coaches for the historic 75th anniversary Reese's Senior Bowl to be played on Saturday morning. Okay. So that's important, you guys, because this is actually the head coaches. These are guys that are in hopes of possibly being a head coach in the National Football League. And this is their opportunity. This is another step towards them being a head coach in the league. Not too long ago, it was one of our defensive coaches, Patrick Graham, that was a head coach in the Senior Bowl. So it's a step towards that. And obviously we saw that with that, with him being selected in the Senior Bowl as a head coach, he started to get calls. So there's a stepping, process for that. So, stay tuned, because you never know, if one of these guys, whether it's Terrell Williams or Jeff Albright, might be they might possibly be a head coach one day. You know what I'm saying? You could be like, yeah, I remember seeing them in the Senior Bowl. Okay. But players to watch that I took some notes on. T'Vondre Sweat, defensive tackle. Okay. He has a lot of raw power. And I think that he'll fit well for us. So stay tuned for him. He's a really big defensive tackle. Needs to work on his, fine tune his pass rush, but that's a lot of a lot of D linemen coming out of college, they have one pass rush move, but when they get to the NFL, they're gonna have to develop more than that. So it'll be interesting to see T'Vondre Sweat, and hopefully he's a Raider. Okay. Quinion Mitchell, he's a cornerback. I saw him and he runs about a 4.3, and he has ball skills, which means that he likes to intercept passes, and again, we need that. We need as many guys as possible that we can get that can help us in that effort of getting turnovers, to add to what we already have in Jack Jones and Trayvon Merrick and all the other guys in our secondary. At running back, I have Marshawn Lloyd, very talented, versatile running back. We're going to need some running back help. I know probably going to have, I know at least one or two of our running backs leave. So we're going to have to replenish there. And I think Marshawn Lloyd would be a fit. On offensive line, specifically offensive center, I have Jackson Powers Johnson. He has three names, Jackson Power Johnson. Really talented offensive lineman, a guy that sets the anchor, sets the ground, and is a force at the center position. Definitely a guy that we can look at, definitely a guy that we can pick up in the draft, and hopefully we're looking at him. Another name, I said it earlier, but I'm gonna say it again. Just an additional later round pickup is Nelson Caesar. He's a defensive end. He's an edge. So definitely Nelson Caesar is a guy that you can look at, a guy that we can all keep an eye out on in the Senior Bowl. Okay, so the Senior Bowl is popping. The Senior Bowl is going on. You guys definitely go take a look at what players you like or that you saw that stuck out in the Senior Bowl. Protect the shield. Blessings to you. Hope all is well. Go and watch the Senior Bowl. You go back and actually, if you guys want, go back, watch the Senior Bowl. Come back to this video and live and put it in the chat and tell me, hey, I like this dude. Or if you come back and come to another live of mine, let me know what guys you like from the Senior Bowl. I'll take a look at them because I'm actually going to, watch the Senior Bowl myself, and we'll break that all down. We'll break it all down. You guys, make sure you guys click the like button. Make sure if you guys have not, go ahead and quit playing with yourself. Go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're a couple away from 300 subscribers. If you guys can help me get there, that would be awesome. Please make sure you subscribe. Okay. Remember, you guys, make sure you guys be an organ donor. If you guys need prayer for you or your family members, hit me up on IG at Twuan. That's right. TWUAN, TWUAN. I say it and I mean it. Your business is between me, you, and the Lord. So I don't put your business out there in the streets. You ain't got to worry about that. Just hit me up on IG. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared. And definitely I can be in prayer for whatever's going on in your life. I'm excited to see these guys showcase their talents, showcase their abilities, and, put it out there on tape before the combine, right? We know the Senior Bowl's coming up. We know the combine is there. combines coming up. So all of this is leading up to the draft, and they're all trying to put their best foot forward in these efforts. I have a couple of names for the Shrine Bowl, but I'm going to save that for my next video. So definitely you do not want to miss that. Make sure you click the notification bell so you're not missing out on all the wonderful content here at Raider Twuan. We have a lot of great things that are going on here at Raider Twuan. Make sure you guys are checking out my shorts. I'm dropping out some good shorts too. So go ahead and check out those shorts. I just dropped a short. Actually, let me give you guys a little piece. I dropped a short on who we should be fans of in the Super Bowl. That's right. We can be a fan of somebody in the Super Bowl. Go ahead and check out the short on who we should be a fan of in the Super Bowl. Okay. Remember, you guys are a blessing. Be a blessing to someone else. And let's go, Raiders.
What up, love?
Most of all, winning football games. Today is the day when our heroes of the past become our legends of the future. Time never really stops for the great ones. We wrap them in a cloak of immortality and remember what great people they were. We recognize you, Virginia Mack, his sons Mike and Joey. They were a football family, so that John could pursue his dreams. To Raider Twuan and a tribute to John Madden and Al Jacobs, who declared that the fire that burns the brightest in the Raiders organization is the will to win. Ladies and gentlemen, the Madden family.